Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm here with a new video on a really important topic, labor market. So let's just get into it. Uh, so in this video, we are going to learn about, in this chapter, we're going to learn about the demand supply of labor, the perfect market, imperfect market, and the wage differentials. But today in this video, we are going to cover the labor market, demand and supply. Alright. So like what causes the demand for a labor and who supplies labor in the market? We're going to learn that. So demand for a labor is due to the demand for the product. If a product is demanded more, then the producer will hire or recruit more workers. And if they do, that means that they are demanding for more workers. So as more the demand for the product that the labor produces, the more demand for the labor as well. Okay, the lesser the demand for the product, the lesser the demand for the labor, because if they keep on recruiting workers or demanding workers, then it will lead to higher cost of production. So and because there's a lower demand for the product, there's anyways no revenue or less revenue for the producers to recruit more workers. So so the so this sort of demand is known as the derived demand, and a labor has a derived demand always. So it will shift towards the right, the graph. If there is increase in the demand for the product as the green line has shifted, there would be a shift in the demand for labor as well towards the right side. Now, what is marginal revenue product? Let's know that. It is important for a firm to determine its marginal revenue product for profit maximizing. And MRP or marginal revenue product is the additional revenue earned by employing one extra worker. So when a firm employs one extra worker, how much additional revenue is being earned? That is what the firm needs to know. This is the table or basically the data for you to understand it properly with numbers. So if I'm increasing the number of workers from 1 to 2, my uh, my total product also increases from 30 to 40. That means my marginal product is 40 and my price is nothing but your average revenue or marginal revenue, because the price is constant. So your marginal product, which is the additional product, and the price or the average revenue, marginal revenue, when you multiply these two numbers, you will get your marginal revenue product. That means recruiting one additional worker gives you how much more of the revenue. All right. So and revenue is nothing but number of products made or sold into the average or marginal revenue. All right, that gives you the total revenue. So marginal revenue is when you employ an additional worker, how much extra total revenue are you making? Now the firm has to decide how much they are generating, how much revenue they are generating, and how much money do we have to pay those workers. When these two balances out, that is the point where the firm should be employing the workers, because it is contributing zero to the firm. If your MRP is less than the wage, then that means there is a loss in the company or you're losing out more money. And when there is more wages, when there's less wage than the marginal revenue product, that means it is a profit or an addition to the firm, or additional contribution to the firm. All right, as you can see on when you employ three labor, your MRP is 1200 and your wage is 1000. That means there's a 200 surplus or extra in your firm. But if you see the fourth, when you employ four workers, your MRP is equals to your wage, contributing zero. That means that is the profit maximizing point. So this is the graph for the same. If you see that the light blue line, which is the wage, and then the dark blue line, which is the MRP, when they intersect, that is the point at which the firm should recruit workers. Uh, and you can only recruit workers in a whole number. You cannot recruit workers in half or anything. So yeah, so this first point won't work, but the second point, that is the fourth. food quantity is the point where firms should employ workers for profit maximizing. So MRP increases till employing three workers, then it falls because of the law of diminishing returns. At the fourth worker, the revenue is equal to the cost of recruiting an additional worker, and after the fourth worker, the cost is more than the revenue. So the firm is maximizing its profits at the fourth worker. And we determine the demand on the basis of two assumptions that it is a perfectly competitive labor market, which means that all the laborers are homogeneous with the skills and are asking for the same wage. And the second assumption is that firm is a profit maximizer. That means it employs labor where MRP is equals to wage. And marginal revenue product is nothing but the demand for labor, because if there is revenue being generated, obviously you will be demanding more labor. So that basically equates each other, giving you that MRP is equals to demand. So determinants of the demand for labors are very simple. Wage rate, more wages, then there would be lesser of the demand because the firm would be spending more, or the cost of production would be increasing, so they won't demand as much. If the productivity is going to increase, then the number of product produced will also increase, therefore increasing the marginal product as well. And if marginal product increases, then your MRP increases, because marginal revenue product is nothing but marginal revenue into marginal product, and productivity is increasing your marginal product, increasing your MRP as well, and MRP is nothing but your demand. So basically your demand will increase when productivity also increases. And we have already talked about derived demand. If there's more demand for the product, then there is more demand for the labor as well. Then we have the supply of labor. The supply of labor is the number of hours an individual is able and willing to work for a particular wage rate. The supply can be divided into three sections: individual supply, firm industry supply, and then the economy supply. But we are going to look into the individual supply because it is something unique. So, what is an individual supply? So, the idea behind the backward sloping supply curve is that when the wages increases, workers may choose to work for fewer hours or take more time off to the enjoy the increased income that they have received. This is because they may have already achieved the desired level of income and prefer to spend more time on luxury or other activities rather than working for more hours or for more income. So, like, the wage rate would, so as the number of hours is increasing, your wages is also going to increase. But at the same time, when you have achieved some sort of income, you would obviously like to spend more of it, like go for a vacation or shopping or something like that. So you prefer more of a leisure work than actually working. All right. So after a particular increase in wage, you would like to spend that money on leisure activity. But till then, till the point X, you will, as wages increase, you work more and spend less on leisure activities. So this is the individual supply curve. Thank you for today. This is it. We have discussed demand and supply. Next video, we are going to discuss about the perfectly competitive labor market. And if you have any question, you can obviously email me. I have already given down the socials in my description, so you can obviously DM me over there as well. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe, comment, and like my video, and share it to your other friends as well. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.